Dude, I can't believe it's 2026 now. That's insane. Bartizan, welcome to the live stream. Silver Days, welcome. Flip coins. Flip coins for 10 beans. Yo, thank you so much for the $10 super chat, man. That's crazy. Thank you so much. First super chat of the day. Let's go. I hope you're doing well. Let me know what coins you want me to look at for you. And then we could, because I know you're saying one more move up, please. But like, are you looking for your coins to break their previous highs? Or are you looking for a retracement to sell to just get out and be done with it? Those are two different questions, flip coins. And I'm sure you already have the answer to it because you know what you're going to do with your portfolio theoretically. But you have to really say, hey, am I going to sell during a retracement, or am I going to sell, or am I going to hold out for breaking previous high? Which we'll take a look at both case scenarios for you, for the coins that you want me to look at for you. So that's crazy. Thank you so much for the 10 beans, man. It's like the slowest month, like, and obviously rightfully slow because we're going to zero. So flip coins is looking for retracements and rotate. Got it. Okay, so then type in your coins and then we're going to take a look at all of them for you. Silver Days, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the 1 hour live stream. Hey, flip coins, you'd be so happy. You'd be so proud of me. I did legs today. I went to the gym and I did legs today. Okay, so you're looking for SNEC to hit at 1 cent, and then you're rotating. Let's see how possible that is. Let's see where that is. Okay, so obviously this is all invalidated, so we need to redraw everything. Taking a look at SNEC on the live stream. So as far as short time frame goes, SNEC did break critical support at 201, which is obviously broke down, and now you're retesting this area, which was support as resistance now. So the next macro area of support for SNEC is going to be 3068. It doesn't necessarily have to go there, and it looks like we are getting some sort of retracement. So with a retracement, the next targets for SNEC would be 2012 to 2017. So keep in mind, on the shorter time frame, this is where traders are going to be taking profits. And if you're a holder, you need to break this area. Next target's going to be 2028. And then once that breaks, then you're invalidating this downtrend that's forming. And I'd say after that, you're going back to 1 cent and then 2 cents, and then our macro target at 3 cents would be in play. But keep in mind, if for whatever reason we come up here and we get stuck and there is no volume, selling pressure increases, and we get some sort of pullback, just keep in mind the next macro area support is 3068. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you so much for your support. Aerodrome. I like Aerodrome. It has a nice chart. Yeah, so for taking a look at Aerodrome Finance on the live stream, so we're already back down to the 618786 support. So like we always say, and like I always say in every single one of my videos, you have a nice move up and then you start going down, right? So I always say, once it breaks the 236382, you're coming back down and retesting the 618786, which is what we're doing. But as long as we stay over this area, then obviously the next leg up is in play, which is exactly what happened every single time we moved up, right? We moved up here, it stayed over the 236382, we had a next leg up, and so on. And then we could take a look at it on the shorter time frames too. But as of right now, it looks like we are getting some sort of bounce in support. So with a retracement, you are looking at resistance at 61 to 73 cents. What you really want to see as a holder is breaking 61 to 73 cents. Once that breaks, 98 cents is in play. And once that breaks, that's the next critical area of resistance. Then you're invalidating this downtrend that's forming, and then you could start looking at the next macro targets on the way up, which I think is still $8, right? Around $8. Yeah, it's still $8. Oh, I even have a target here. Yes, it's still $8. The only time that I'd be concerned is if we break below 41 cents, you're probably coming back down to this low and maybe making a lower low and staying in this big downtrend that we've been in. So none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Turbo Man. You know where that's from, right? Flipcoins. Turbo Man. I am Turbo Man. Flipcoins 100% knows where that's from. Okay, so for Turbo, you already had a retracement and then you got smacked back down. So for Turbo, we don't need to change anything with the chart. So you still have resistance at 2024 to 34. So that's a retracement, okay? If you're a holder and we break this area, the next target is 205. That's where the next selling is happening. Now, arguably, we already had that, right? You already came up and retested the 618 as resistance twice, double topped here, and then broke down, came back down, retested this low. So if it is bearish, you're probably going to break this low at 2013, and you're about to make a lower low, possibly landing anywhere between filling this wick, I'd say, and yeah, which coincides perfectly with the macro 0.5 at 3009. So I would say next macro area support would be 3009. But for Turbo, you're just waiting for a breakout right now, and that those targets for that retracement, which I'm hesitant to say because we already came up and retested it, is 202 to 34, and then miraculously would be 2059. And obviously 2059, once that breaks, you're invalidating this downtrend that's forming, and then we can start taking a look at the macro targets, which obviously as of right now is still technically 6 cents. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Damn, I don't know if I clipped that one. Well, whatever. And there you go, man. Thank you so much for the $10. That is a lot of money, man. So thank you. Best Christmas present ever, Flipcoins. Thank you so much. Nice legs. Nice legs make you stronger overall. Oh, okay. I read that wrong. I thought you meant nice legs make you stronger overall. But it's actually nice. Legs make you stronger overall. Yes, and it's good for core, and I need to work on that, especially because you remember I hurt my back. So, and I've been doing planks. I've been doing planks, and I've been doing a lot of core exercises and stretches to straighten my lower back. So I've actually started hitting legs once a week, because before it wasn't. It was just cardio and elliptical on resistance and incline. But lovely lady 83 from Vegas says happy Sunday. Let's go. Happy Sunday to you too. Free Lightning is in the house. Welcome, Free Lightning. Kevin says SEI, bro. SEI, bro. SEI, bro. Bruh. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Yeah, this isn't good. So for SEI, we're still in this downtrend. We never broke resistance. So that's also possible too. Like, just because there's possibilities of retracements, we might not get retracements for some of these coins. They might just keep going down. So you haven't double bottomed yet, but obviously there is no more support. So I do think that the next macro area support is 9 cents. And then given that we're putting in a bottom now and we don't come down and fill this wick, 18 to 26 cents is resistance, and then 46 cents would be the turning point for SEI. And then on the shorter time frame, if you're trading it, you have resistance at 14 cents 50 to 17 cents 50, and then 23 cents. But all of those are very, very, very critical areas of resistance, because every single one of them is technically still validating this downtrend that we're forming. So you really do need to get a breakout to invalidate this downtrend and start looking at the macro targets on the upside. So none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. I don't even know if I clipped that too. Damn. Ari, welcome to the Sunday Fun Day, Sunday, Monday. I don't know. Welcome to the live stream though. Oh, you know what? My light isn't on. That's why. I don't even know why. That's why what? Right? Like, oh, that's why I'm not energetic. I don't know. Flipcoin says, excellent, excellent. Appleman, Mr. Appleman, welcome to the live stream. Says, happy Sunday, greetings from Amsterdam. Welcome from Amsterdam, ladies and gentlemen. Where brothels and smoking weed are illegal, I think. I don't know, I've never been, but... what is it, the red light district of the world or something like that? You're welcome, Kevin Cosner. All right, what are we looking at? What are we looking at? What are we going to make videos on that's going to make me money? Guys, straight up. Where's Allo? Because Allo always gives me good coins that get a lot of views. So what are some good coins that are going to make me money? Flipcoin says, have to watch my son. I'll watch the rest later. See you in the next one, bro. I'll need some coaching if we ever lift up. Well, yeah, Flipcoins, if we lift up, we're going to be looking at those areas of resistances. So you have to be like, hey, I'm going to sell, or you're going to be like, okay, I'm holding because you think that it's going to break the high. You know what I mean? So I don't know, right? It's whatever your play is. Me, at this point, I need to make my money back. So I'm going to try to trade Bitcoin, not alts, but Bitcoin to get my money back for this year. MNT, yeah, that's a good one. That actually did really good. So I need to do that. Let me add MNT. Oh yeah, like, hey, Flipcoins, perfect example, right? So like we hit oversold, perfect, right? You bought the bottom, and then now you're having a retracement. So the retracement was this area of resistance. I'm gonna make a video, but I just want to show you really quick. So imagine putting 10K in at this bottom, and you have the opportunity to sell at 35% to 60%. So it ended up coming into this box, and if you had sold, you would have made like 5K, 6K, right? So perfect example, but let me make a video. Taking a look at Mantle on the live stream. So our targets haven't changed from our last video. Obviously, we had a retracement that unfortunately we didn't break out. We smacked right into resistance at $1.15 to $1.38. So for individuals that were trading it and that bought the RSI being extremely oversold, congratulations, because you had the ability to sell at 36 to 60% profit. However, as of right now for holders, as long as you stay in this area and consolidate and you don't break below $1.16, then I do put the next target at $1.83 on the upside. However, if we do break below $1.15, I do think that we had a 382-236 retracement. We're probably going to come back down, and at that point, we need to maintain some sort of uptrend. Otherwise, we're probably going to go back down to 87 cents. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you so much for your support. Meow, are you still looking to buy back into SHIB? Yeah, I mean, what is it at? Is it in the 5s? I'll do it like on the live stream. Oh, wow, dude. Oh, I'm going to trade this. I'm going to trade this for sure. Yo, free lightning. I'm going to trade this. So I'm not going to like buy, hold like I've always been doing. I don't even care. Look, so I think that it is going to come back down to the 5s because that's where this wick is, which is insane. Nobody would have ever thought that, right? It's crazy. But what that means is, and I'm going to do it on the live stream so you guys see it, like no joke. It comes back down. The weekly RSI is going to be oversold on SHIB. We've already double bottomed on the weekly RSI. So that would be crazy if SHIB actually breaks down and goes in the red, because you can see that it's never done that. Okay. So if it does that, I'm going to put in, I don't know how much money. I'll probably buy $1 billion at that point or something. But at that point, it's important because if it does go down that low, let me do this. I'm going to tell you guys and I'm going to show you guys, hey, my selling point, like where I'm going to sell and just, I don't even care. I'm not trying to hold it, right? Where I'm just trying to make money back at that point. Let's just say it goes back to 59 because I'll even buy at 59. Okay. I'm going to take my fib from obviously this breakdown to this area, and I'm going to sell at 71 to 80. Actually, it would be here. Yeah, 74 to 84, which at that point is going to be around a 25 to 40% pump. Because I know at least it's gonna have some sort of retracement like that. Keep in mind, even moving down, these bounces were pretty big, right? You bought this dip, it was 22%, right? You bought this dip, it was 23%. So anything over 23 to 40%, I'll be fine with, because especially if I'm putting in like 5K and I take out 75, that's $2,500. So I know I'm just playing it like conservatively. I'm not gonna like obviously put all my money in, but I just want to like it's like almost guaranteed in my book. And nothing is guaranteed, which is scary, but it's playing it very conservatively. Because how long are we actually going to say oversold on Shiba? Do you know how many people are going to buy back? Do you know how many people are like me that bought here and missed this big run or ended up selling early like me that are going to see SHIB back at the level and this is their second chance? Like I say in every single one of the videos when we look at SHIB, last bull run, dude, you could have put money into anything and you would have made some money. This bull run, it just never ended up happening. I fumbled so many times and I ended up making like 20 grand with Shiba Inu. It was a joke at how easy it was. But that was a long time ago. That was like 5 years ago. Yeah, that was 4 to 5 years ago. Moodang. Sure, buddy. Sure, Mr. Appleman. Sure, Mr. Apple Bottom Jeans. Taking a look at Moodang on the live stream. So I think we're still over the 382. No, we're not. We're breaking down. So Moodang on the macro time frame is not bullish under 7 cents 90. So it does look like you are attempting to break. And are we at least hitting support? No, we're not. So we have support at 5 cents 90, which actually is close to filling this wick. Not necessarily meaning that it has to come down there, but typically at this point I would say that chances are that we do come down to 6 cents at some point and fill this wick. Now, on the macro targets for Moodang, we do need to break 7 cents 90, so around 8 cents. Once that breaks, then we can start looking at the targets on the upside on the macro time frame. But as long as it's under there, I can't say it's bullish. Now, technically, on the shorter time frame, we already had a 618 retracement, and we got smacked all the way back down. So this is very, very, very bearish for Moodang. So if we can't get back over 9 cents 50 and 12 cents on the shorter time frame, then we will break down to 6 cents, and the next area of support is going to be 3 cents 70 once that area does break. So none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you so much for your support. Oh, I gotta stop making a lot of videos, actually, because I gotta leave right after this. I have to edit them still. What's up, Mike Max Bros? Welcome to the halfway mark, almost halfway mark of the live stream. What's up, Smash Toshi? Bardazon says light USDT. If I had money, I'd double down on alts. Yeah, I mean, you could basically buy all of these coins for their lows. You could buy OXT, and you'd be getting it for cheap. You'd be getting it cheaper than anyone who bought in the last 5 years when it first came out, which is just gross. This was a nice move. Imagine buying this. Yeah, you got 34%. Wow. It's pretty good. Or Spell token. Yeah, Spell is also sitting at the bottom right now. Wow. What's GST doing? Yeah, GST is also sitting at the bottom. Wow. It's just brutal, man. What about ApeCoin? Is it under 20 cents yet? Yeah, it is. Wow. We used to make ApeCoin videos all the time. Taking a look at ApeCoin on the live stream. So it's been a while since we've looked at ApeCoins, and obviously the targets need to change because we just keep breaking down, making lower lows. So on the macro time frame, bearish under 61 cents, bullish over $1.26, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to look at. I mean, there's no more support. We haven't established a bottom. I guess I could say that the next landing pad could be 15 cents to fill this wick, and then from there maybe we start consolidating and breaking out. But as of right now, those are the targets on the upside, and on the downside I would just say 15 cents would be the next area that we bottom out at. So none of this is financial advice, it is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Degen at bottom. Appleman says Degen at bottom. Oops, wrong coin. Degen USDT. Yeah, it's sitting on life support right now. It's not even sitting at support. You don't have... Yeah, you already broke down. So you actually broke below support, and then now you retested that as resistance, which is 2018. So very, very, very bearish right now. If the bottom does break out, then you're probably going to break below this low. Below this low, I like that. The next landing pad for Degen is going to be like 4039 on the macro time frame. That's like, what, another 90% from this area? Yeah, 96%, dude. That would be crazy. It might not go that low. That's very bearish. Did you check out Light? Did I miss it? No. You asked for Light? Litecoin? Is it this coin? Up? Yeah, 45% on the day. That's not bad. Let's see. Taking a look at BitLight on the live stream. So this is a new, this coin just came out in September of this year, and it looks like you're getting a breakout. So yeah, I mean, I guess if it ends up running to the moon, technically the next target on the upside is $7.54, and then once we break that on the macro time frame, it would go to $37. Those are the next targets. Now, just keep in mind, if we have some sort of pullback, Light needs to absolutely stay over 296 to 217. If it doesn't, you're going back down. If it does, then the targets on the upside are still valid. But at any point, if you do break this, you're probably getting a bigger move down to either 94 cents or $1.31. So none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, there's no wick. On some of these coins, there aren't. Dude, you like, look at this. Remember this wick? Wow. Yeah, it's like even if you bought this wick, like you end up holding, it's going right back down, which is insane. What's XRP doing? Yeah, XRP is still in resistance. Oh, sorry, XRP is in macro support right now. So What is this? Midnight? Is this a new coin? Yeah, okay. Coinbase? No. XPL has straight flush down. What's your thoughts on it? XPL. Have we looked at XPL before? It sounds familiar. Yeah, we have looked at it. Oh, wow. So I looked at this here. So we said this is, oh my God. I don't know if you were the one that asked for this, but yeah, this played out perfectly. So we said we had support at 82 cents and then a retracement at 98 to $1.09. You came up, you tagged it, and then you basically broke down. We haven't looked at it in, I would say, in 2 months. Yeah, in 3 months. October, November, December. Oh, 2 months. 2 months. Yeah, my thoughts are this coin sucks. I mean, if you're just trying to gamble and make some money, like if you're trying to catch a retracement, then 21 to 32 cents would be a retracement given that we bottomed. But it doesn't, I mean, it's not guaranteed because every single one of these points could have just been the bottom, right? So it's a gamble. That's my thoughts, man. There's really nothing to look at here. And they're releasing coins to make it even worse. Yeah. Navnix Keycat support. Let's take a look. It's sitting on support. Taking a look at Keycat on the live stream. So for Keycat, it looks like you already came up and you attempted to break out and then you got rejected at the 23632 resistance. As far as support goes, yeah, it doesn't have any more support until 306 on the macro time frame. On the shorter time frame, let's see if we can't find any. Yeah, that would be the next area of support is 306, unfortunately. So if we don't establish a bottom here and eventually break 2014 to 2019, then the next landing pad for Keycat is going to be 306. That would be the next area of support. But on the upside, once we break this area and once we break 203, then we can start looking at a trend reversal, invalidating this downtrend, and we can start taking a look at the targets on the upside. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Keycat. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support. NCT, Polyswarm. I haven't looked at that in a while. Yeah, man, we need to get over 1 cent 30. If we don't, you're probably going to come back down to 2 zeros 55 or double bottom here. So 2 zeros 55 is the next landing pad for NCT. For whatever reason, if we can't start an uptrend forming and if we can't get over 1 cent 30, then it's bearish and it's going to come back down to our purple box. That's pretty much it for NCT. It's all bearish. It's all bearish. Anything new with Jasmine? Other than what? It's going down? Yeah, I mean, nothing's new with Jasmine. What? Like, it's bearish. Next support for Jasmine is 2052. You might even come down and fill this wick before you bottom. So nothing is, you're just waiting for, right now for Jasmine, if you're holding it, you're just waiting to get a retracement to sell. And that retracement hopefully gets you to 1 penny and 1 cent 40. That's what you're looking at, 1 cent to 1 cent 40. And obviously, if you're holding it, then you need to break that area, which also does coincide with the macro 236. So as long as you don't get over and stay over 1.5 cents, it's still going back down. It's going to get rejected and go straight back down, making a lower low. Math getting killed. It's just crazy how low these volumes are. Like, the volume on these coins are so bad. Look at this. The volume on Polystorm NCT has died. It used to be like, wow, like 10 million. Oh my gosh. That was 79 million. How is it that 79 million comes in and then just goes all the way back down to the lows? It's crazy. Math is getting killed. We used to make videos on math back in the day when it was pumping, but yeah, it just basically it just went to zero. I remember when Coinbase listed this coin. Pepe looks like a cup and handle on the weekly. How would you feel if the entire market shifts in Q1 of next year? What do you mean? Like, if we get alt season, if we become bullish all of a sudden? That'd be great for the channel, man. More views, more channel revenue. I hope that happens. What do you think about Shadow? Oh, the privacy, the storage coin. Shadow, another storage, another file coin. Yeah, this thing's also, it looks like it's cooked. We used to make videos on this too. Someone was a member or something. Can't remember if it was you. Yeah, I mean, there's like nothing bullish with this. It's bearish, man. That's what I think. I think, if anything, you're waiting for a retracement or you're waiting to bottom. This doesn't look bottomed because you're just making lower lows. A bottom and a consolidation would have been like this. You see that? You would have got something like this, and then we would have got the run. But when you have your coin doing this, you don't know where the bottom is, because you could even get a retracement, trap people in, hit the downtrend, come all the way back down, and then still go down. So until there's like a clear level of consolidation and sideways, I think it's just going down. Hello from Germany. Hello from Germany. Let's go. Did Swiftcoin already? No, but I can take a look at Swiftcoin for you. We make weekly update videos on Swiftcoin, so if you didn't know, you could check the channel for Swiftcoin, and you'll see like every Saturday I make the watch list videos. I'll take a look at it on the live stream for you because you came by. So yeah, if we get alt season from nowhere, would you be surprised? No, I think that we're going to get some sort of retracement, especially because Q1 is always pretty good because people get tax returns, the stock market and the crypto market gets infused with retail money, which is what it's always done. So I think we're going to get retracements, but like to say that, like if you're saying, oh yeah, we're going to get alt season, So the alt season that I remember is like euphoria, like, oh man, Filecoin's going to be at $25, like Chainlink's going to be at $50. If that happens, yes, I would be surprised. And then let's take a look at Swift for this gentleman from Germany. Yeah, so nothing's happened with Swiftcoin, man. So for Swiftcoin, we have support at 2037. The targets on the upside are still, which you already came up and got rejected. It's 2066 to 2096. So as long as we're over this under this area, we will come back down and retest these lows at 2037, and then the next macro area support for Swiftcoin is going to be 2018, which is another 50% capitulation. Okay, once we break this purple box, we can start looking at the macro targets on the upside: 1 cent, 20, 4 cents, and then 8 cents, and then 22 cents, obviously. So, but until it breaks this area of resistance, it's bearish. It's not going up. 2037 has to hold, and you need to know that as a holder. What happened to Muse? Yeah, what happened to Media? Do you remember Media? This coin was on Coinbase, and then they farmed their users. It's funny, like people think I joke when I say you get farmed, right? Nope. It's so easy for them to just keep this on, and all this volume was from Coinbase. So imagine like everyone that got screwed on Coinbase bought this coin, and then just basically lost all their money because you know what, it didn't work out. Oh, the coin sucks, we're delisting it. Oh, you lost $20,000. Oh well, at least we made $1,000 of trading profit because your dumb idiot ass bought this coin, right? It's a scam, dude. It's actually a scam. Yeah, you said Muse. Let's look at Muse. Yeah, what happened with Muse? What, did it get delisted on... Look at this. Did it get delisted? It probably did, right? Yeah, it got delisted on Coinbase. Coinbase undermines the viable... like, Coinbase delists it. When did they delist it? Like, in November, right? Yeah. They delisted it, and then they took all the retail money. It's a joke. It's a scam. Yeah, they delisted Mask too, right? Oh no, it's still on here. But I think they are delisting it, right? Oh yeah, we're trying to protect our retail. We're delisting these bad coins. Well, why did you list it to begin with? Give us our trading fees back. Give me my money back. Scammers. Anyway, sorry, it's super heated. I think Swiftcoin is hot here to stay. All you need is Swiftcoin to pull a Uniswap or a Sushi swap, and you should be good. You should make it, man. Appleman says, talk about the bottom. Echelon Prime went to $18 to 15 cents in a year. Yeah, it's a Coinbase coin, right? They released it on Coinbase, right? Yeah, they released it on Coinbase. You're probably never going back up to $23. And look, look at that. They're putting it in front of our face now. Oh yeah, we told them there's an unlock schedule, so it's not our fault. Coinbase executives right now. Well, you guys knew that there's a token unlock schedule, and you guys still chose to buy it. I think everybody needs to send an email right now to them. Yeah, man, that's brutal. What's up, Mozzie? What's up, Mozzie TV? Welcome. I haven't seen you in like a year, man. Welcome back. Dude, yeah, Mozzie TV, I remember that name. You haven't been here in like a very, 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 very long time. Coinbase did the same with Barnbridge. Yeah, they did it with a whole bunch of coins. I remember Barn. Yeah, Barnbridge. Look at this. Another Coinbase coin. Oh my God, everybody quick buy, it's on Coinbase. Look, it's not doing anything. This is good. We've bottomed. And then oh no, it's a scam. We're trying to help you guys. We're delisting it. We're helping you guys. What? Been busy with work and taking a break from trading. Back in now. Probably a good time to be back in now, given that we've basically rock bottomed on alts and they're going to zero. So there's bound to be some sort of relief rally coming. So pretty good. I wish I didn't even get into crypto, and I just got into crypto now so that I could buy OXT at its 5-year low. So I didn't basically dollar cost average or anything. I get OXT at 2.5 cents. What a great time to buy if it doesn't go to zero. It's a feedback loop. The richest people hold the most and get the most rewards for holding. They continuously capture more of the network while they farm and inflate the token on you. Exactly. Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to crypto, be careful. That's why I'm only focused on buying Bitcoin next cycle and trading it. So, trading it on the way up. Taking a look at Bitcoin, making a very quick Bitcoin update video. So obviously we're bullish temporarily. I wouldn't say this is bullish on the macro time frame because we're still under 91.3. 91.3 has been a pivotal point for BTC. Now, once we break 91.3, I'd say 95 is in play, and obviously that's the next higher high here, which coincides with the next macro area of resistance, and also the 50-day moving average. So once that breaks, then we could start taking a look at 106, and then Bitcoin's still bullish, super cycle, whatever you want to call it. 139 to 148,000 would be in play. But at any point, if we do get rejected and if we come back down, 83.6 needs to hold. Otherwise, you are looking at that big capitulation to 70,000, which is what we talk about almost every night in the live streams. So with that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Do you think Suku was a good coin for the alt season? Do you think Suku is a good coin? Whoa, man. No. You're gambling. Now, can this coin go back up? Yes, it can. You could get rich off of it, right? It's 100x back up. How's the tokenomics? Yeah, it looks like they've been releasing coins. So you can see here the market cap was 6 million and the market cap here is 5 million. And the price here was 4 cents and the price here is 1 cent. So they're obviously releasing coins into the circulation. And just keep in mind, it's not even fully diluted. It's 5 million out of 15 million. So it's only 33% diluted. Now, that doesn't mean a coin can't go up, right? So if you're just trying to trade it, then maybe you have some sort of retracement and make a lower high. I'd say maybe take profits and sell at 2 cents to 3.5 cents and then let the rest ride. Because you could, this could be one of the coins that does go back up. But if you're asking me if it's a good coin, no, look, you're constantly making lower lows and it's sitting at its all-time low. So no. You get used to liquidity all the way to zero. You get used as liquidity. Yep, exactly. Thanks for looking at Bitcoin. You're welcome, Free Lightning. Smash Toshi says the hatred Meow has for Coinbase is glorious. Yeah, dude, I think it's very shady what they're doing. It's even better than Toxic Vision. Bro, they know what they're doing. They know business. They know what they're doing. I see what they're doing. It's a scam. And like I say in every single one of like I say most, not in every single one of my videos, but in most of the times when we talk about Coinbase is that, I'm just really surprised that one day there isn't a class action lawsuit where they purposefully made some sort of deal with these coins, released it on retail, the coin didn't do good, and then they delisted it, taking people's trading fees. That's their business, is trading fees. And now they have Coinbase One and they have the Coinbase card. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Let's see, trending coins. What happened to Numeraire? Do you guys remember Numeraire? Oh, it's at $9. Yeah, they're all like retracements. Every single one of these are retracements. Yeah, wow. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Damn. I can't believe Litecoin's at $76. If Litecoin breaks below $70, I'm gonna buy 10 of it. I'm gonna buy 10 LTC and just trade it. Make a couple $100 on it. %68% of the chat thinks that we will get alt season in 2026. We got 32% saying no. Wow. I'm glad. I like the hope. I like the optimism. That's very good. Damn, I haven't eaten anything today yet. Does anybody else do that? They don't eat in the mornings? Like, not necessarily for fasting, but, not eating after like 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. and then not eating anything in the morning. I think I'm on like a 12 hours. So 7, 12, 5. So I'm on a 17-hour fast right now. That's crazy, but it's super easy to do it like before you go to bed. Free Lightning says, "What's your screaming? What's your screaming? What's your screaming schedule for Christmas?" It is every day. I said I was in a live stream, so I actually have a vacation coming up from the 28th too, right? 28th next Sunday. Let me see. Ooh. Give me a second. Yeah, so I have vacation from the 28th to the 4th, okay? So I think I'm going to live stream every single day regardless, like for the rest of the month. And then on the 28th, I'm going to live stream at the airport. And then the 29th, 30th, and 31st, I don't know, because that's going to be tough, but I'll figure it out. Because that's New Year's Eve, and we have plans because we're doing Disney World. So I'll have to figure it out. But so tomorrow, 5 p.m. So I'm working Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is off. But I still have to get some work done. But For Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll probably live stream at 12 p.m. So around the same time right now. And then for Monday and Tuesday, because I'm working, it's going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So Monday, Tuesday will be 5 p.m. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be in the morning before I do like the family Christmas stuff and things like that. So Saturday will be normal. Watch list videos will be posted, and then I'll go live after. And then Sunday, I'm going to be live streaming at the airport. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 29, 30, 31. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Because it might be at night. It might be after Disney World, like after the night when we go to parks. I don't know yet. But I have to do it. I have to live stream every single day. I have like OCD. Like something in my brain will break if I don't. I'm eating for the first time right now today. I like Dash was following Zcash. Only hoped that was going to match, but sadly nope. Hey, just wait. You might get that move. You might get a move for Dash. It's not over. Yeah, just keep in mind. I made a Dash video, right? We said once the 236-382 breaks, the 382-786 is in play. So you already came down to the next macro area support. Okay, so we might get some sort of retracement. Keep in mind this retracement needs to break $50 to $62 and then $88 for continuation. All those targets are key areas of resistance that we could get stuck at, make a lower high. Okay, so if you're trading it, that's where traders are going to be taking profits. If you're hoping that it basically breaks out, you need to break $50, $62, and $88. Okay, and yeah, so if you're buying now, you have a potential of catching a reversal. Okay, so. And if you're holding it, then you obviously know what areas you need to break. So Monero did pretty good though. Monero. Yeah, Monero did pretty good, man. Wow. Taking a look at Monero XMR on the live stream. Wow, man, this thing, are you actually going to come in triple top or are you going to actually break out? So Monero is doing pretty good. And if we get a breakout from this previous high at 520, which is technically in play right now, I would not see why Monero can't push to around 1476. That would be the next area of resistance, and clearly there's no more resistance in between. You have basically a straight shot to around $1,500. Now, given that we have some sort of pullback on the bigger time frame, just keep in mind for Monero, you need to absolutely stay over this area of support for any sort of continuation up to $1,500 after we break the previous high, okay, after we break this peak. So I'd say that if it does break this area, you're obviously looking at a deeper correction back down to 144 to 185. And if we do break out, then up to $1,500 is in play. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, I'm going to be at the airport early on Sunday, the 28th. So we'll probably be live like very early, like West Coast time. What about Pacific Standard Time? So yeah, just FYI. Early stream, eh? Well, it's Sunday. So Saturday and Sundays, I don't have work, so I don't have to wait until 5 p.m. Hey, come on. What are you doing? Come here. Did you eat? This is my baby. Here you go. You can go up there. Yeah, we've been live for 55 minutes. I guess we could just talk and hang around for another 5 minutes just so I can say I live stream for an hour and then we'll call it. Okay, stream. We got like, what, 20 people in here concurrent? 19 peaks. That's not bad. I'm happy with it. Oh yeah, she's gonna go bite the presents. Hey, no biting the presents. Hey, no biting. No, don't bite it. There you go. If you want pets, you can just come over here. There we go. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I showed you guys, but I got a, ooh, you guys almost saw my name and stuff. Whoa. So I got my friend's presents for Christmas, obviously, and they're phantasmal flame blisters. I hope they pull the Mega Charizard in there. I don't know how many people like Pokemon in here, but apparently that's the next big thing, right? Pokemon cards. And just, you know what? That's what we need to invest in, just Pokemon, sealed Pokemon product. We need to invest in sealed Destined Rivals or sealed Phantasmal Flames. Yeah. Wow. Any updates as far as you coming to Florida? No, not yet. It wouldn't be until the end of next year. That would be sick though. What did this break? No, no, it didn't break. Um, yeah, it would be. Man, there's a house there that I want to buy right now, but obviously I can't move right now. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. It's like a 3 bedroom and a 2 bathroom, and it's only $280,000 in a yellow flood zone. So it's like yellow, not really bad. It's pretty good. It's in an elevated place, but everywhere in Florida is a flood zone. So, but unfortunately, no. Nice friend. Those are hot commodity. Yeah, I got them blisters, and then I was gonna get them ETBs, like the Phantasmal Flame ETBs, but I didn't end up getting it because basically my friend was like, "Oh, that's too much. Like, just let's just like do something very small and light." And I was like, "Okay, fine." But those are also cheap now. What's your take on Cosmos? I think it's garbage. I think look at the coin, man. I mean, it didn't do anything. It's just going to zero. It's probably going to go back down to $1. Yeah. I think you just keep having retracements, right? Like here, you had a zero point 0.5 retracement, zero point 0.5 retracement, 382 retracement. You just made lower highs across the board, like the entire way down. I mean, unless one day you wake up and you get a giant move like this, right? You got something like this and it somehow goes higher, then sure. But how likely is that? And also, I think they released a bunch of coins, right? Yeah, it's infinite supply. The market cap, exactly. You see how the price double topped here at $39, $40, but the market cap was 8 billion and then it was 10 billion. So they released a whole bunch of coins here, and then they spent the next like 4 years releasing those coins. And even here, right? So you double topped here at $15, $14, but over here the market cap was 4 billion, and when they released more coins, it was 5.5 billion. So I don't like coins like that. Nights of Insomnia says, I have a bunch of unopened Pokemon stuff. I'll eventually start collecting again within the last 2 to 3 years. I'll open eventually. Oh, dude, keep that stuff sealed, man. Started collecting it 2 to 3 years ago, and I still have my original cards, but I think they're worth much. I don't think they're worth much. If it's like base set, unlimited stuff, then yeah, I mean, it's you still got like probably like $1,500 worth of if you have the completed set. But if it's first edition, that's a different question, or that's a different story. Yeah, I work in insurance. Florida's tough generally. Flood and wind exposure. That's fine. I don't even care about that because it's fine. What do you think it's going to do from here? We are getting bigger bounce or straight down? That's a good question because there's two scenarios, right? One, we get a relief rally, we get retracements. Two, we get a relief rally and we break out and we get alt season. I guess three scenarios, right? Three scenario, we never like everybody that's waiting right now to get that because they're like, hey, I want to sell, or hey, alt season's still in play. They might get wrecked because we might not even have any of that and we might just go straight down. So I have no idea. Base set, yeah, some first edition jungle packs and fossil. Those are good. Yeah, dude, just sell those. You can get like $400 or $500 per pack on those. Just don't sell them, or sorry, just sell them. Don't open them because if you open them, the biggest card that you can get is like $100, and you're gonna have to grade it and hope to get a PSA 10, and then it'll be worth it. But you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to get the hollow. You don't get a hollow in every single pack, so I would not open it. I would sell it. But anyway, I think our time is up. Yeah, we got an hour and 3 minutes in. So, we're going to call it here. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate all the super chats, all the members, all the subscribers. Thank you so much for all of your support. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Have a great Sunday. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will be going live Monday, Tuesday, so tomorrow and Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be a little bit different. And obviously, I'll keep you guys updated on that. So thank you so much. Hopefully, we get some sort of relief rally and we don't go straight down. And yeah. Otherwise, I hope to see everybody in tomorrow's live stream. And I'll catch everybody, or I'll see everyone. I'll see you guys later. Damn, my outro needs working. So I don't just keep continuously say bye like 20 times. All right, and bye.